Hello, everybody. Well, back again for another review, and this week we get one that I was very excited about, actually. It was definitely a more anticipated film for me. That is the new first-person action extravaganza, Hardcore Henry. Wow. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know. I don't know what to say about this film. I don't know. Look, the idea behind it is very, very, very cool, and definitely the movie shows the technology very cool. I mean, if you don't know what this film is at all, it's entirely shot in first person, okay? Entirely shot in first person, trying to make you feel more immersed in the film, trying to feel like you are the main character and like you're in control of all these things. Basically, it's a first person shooter video game movie. That's literally exactly what it is. This film feels exactly like a first person shooter video game, like a Call of Duty or something of that nature. I mean, it's cool. It was pretty damn cool to watch, and you do feel immersed at times, and it's exciting. I mean, the stuff going down is really, really cool, and you do get the sense that you are the main character, and you do get the sense that sometimes you feel like you are in control of what he's doing. But there's just something about this film that feels a little underwhelming. I don't know what it is. I mean, let's start with the positives, okay? The acting is very, very good from Haley Bennett and the dude that plays the villain. I don't know his name. Dania Vasilevsky, is that who plays him? I don't know. I don't really know any of these actors, to be honest with you, other than Chartel Copley. And Chartel Copley, he was awesome. Oh man, he was so good. I mean, he played how many different roles in this movie? Like 5 different roles? It was awesome. It was so good. He was really, 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 really great. So the acting overall is great. The only thing I have an issue with like characters and stuff is the characters aren't that fleshed out, because it's all based on this first person perspective. It's all from Henry's perspective, so you don't really get any backstory and you don't really get the characters fleshed out, so you're kind of like, you don't care as much about some of the other characters and things of that nature. But the storyline itself, I mean, it's an interesting storyline. It's intriguing, but it's the same thing again. This kind of just became a, oh, look at this, I got a first person technology, let's do this, and let's just show it to all hell, let's just make this thing a freaking spectacle and extravaganza. And then they were like, oh, wait a minute, we got to put a story in here too, don't we? So, I mean, it's not the most deep storyline. It's not, the most fleshed out storyline. It's a good storyline, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's entertaining and it is interesting. It's not as amazing as it could have been. I mean, look, this movie definitely was just more about let's show off this first person thing and let's do a whole different style of movie. And I mean, I'll be honest with you, they executed the first person stuff magnificently. I mean, it was very, very well done, and I'm excited to see, maybe in the future where things like this can go. But, I will say some of the action, okay, let's put this, okay, heavy emphasis on the word action in this movie. My God, start to finish, this thing is an action film, okay? It doesn't let up one bit. I mean, it's action after action after action scenes, And it's balls to the wall, ridiculous, over-the-top stuff at times, really unfathomable things are happening in this movie. But there's some action scenes that are awesome, that are spectacular, that will blow your mind. And then there's other ones that are kind of like, that was okay, that was kind of cool. And then there's ones where it's like, the first person thing became a problem because it got too shaky and it got to be too much. It was too much going on and it was all over the place and you couldn't really follow different things. And I think that's the real reason why this film kind of became a little underwhelming, is because some of the action was like that. Like, it was very shaky and all over the place, and the film is very, very hyper. I mean, it's very fast-paced, and it doesn't really give you a lot of time to breathe and figure things out, and I don't know. Look, as a whole, did I enjoy this film? Did I have a good time? Yeah, I had a good time. It's definitely a unique theater experience. It's something that you should see in a theater if you're going to see it, but is it the greatest film in 2016? No. Am I excited to see where first-person stuff goes in the future? Absolutely. I mean, don't get me wrong. They definitely did a good job with the film. It's just not as knockout as it could have been. It could have been just one of the best action films of all time, and it just kind of became a, pretty cool action film. So, yeah, Hardcore Henry it's definitely, I think it's worth checking out. I think it is worth going to the theater, and I can definitely send you out to the theater to see it. Just know it's not the, most amazing film you're ever going to see in your life. But it is cool, and I do enjoy it, so I will give Hardcore Henry, I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5. I think that's a solid score. 3.5 out of 5 for Hardcore Henry, so there you go. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to this channel for new movie reviews every week. Like next week, what do we get next week? What is next week? April 15th, what do we get? Oh, we get the live-action Jungle Book movie. Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of excited to check that one out. I'm not going to lie. Because, let's see, the only other movie coming out this week is The Boss, and let's face it, the reviews are horrible for that movie, so, yeah, I'll probably skip that one. But until then, guys, Hardcore Henry, if you're looking to see a movie this weekend, I can recommend it. It is a good time. Just sit down in the theater and just know that you're getting into a pretty balls-to-the-wall action film, and you're getting into a very, very violent action film. My goodness. There is some heavy violence in this film, Guy's getting his dick squeezed off and heads chopped in and shit. I mean, it's pretty brutal. So, anyway, Hardcore Henry, 3.5 out of 5. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time.